she stayed here in Delhi in Pandara Road for about 6 years or so. In fact, former president and back in the day he was the cabinet minister, Pranab Mukherjee, was basically her local Kajal.
Shubhajit, we'll circle back to Sheikh Hasina. Now, there was a lot of confusion as to where she was headed. We thought that it would first be Tripura, then we circled back to Murshidabad, then it was Delhi, and now she has landed up at Hindon. Why do you think India is the best place for her to seek asylum? And this is a two-pronged question. If not India, then where else?
Well, firstly, India has been her backer, supporter from the time she found herself in an unfortunate situation in 1975. On 15th of August 1975, her father Sheikh Mujib was assassinated along with the entire family.
Right.
Sheikh Hasina and Sheikh Rehana, her sister, they both escaped that assassination because they were in Germany at that point of time.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, the Indian government gave her refuge, gave her shelter under Indira Gandhi, and then successive governments. So she stayed here in Delhi in Pandara Road for about 6 years or so. In fact, former president and back in the day he was the cabinet minister, Pranab Mukherjee, was basically her local Kajal. There are stories of how Pranab Mukherjee and his wife used to cook for her, used to take care of her if she fell ill. She was basically living a life under a different name in India because of safety reasons. So she has a long history of living in India. Her daughter was recently chosen and sort of elected as the WHO's Southeast Asia head director in Delhi. She was based out of Delhi. So India is where she would feel the most safe, most secure, because the Indian government, irrespective of the political affiliation, whether it was Congress or the BJP or any other government, they've always looked at Sheikh Hasina as one of their own, one of the daughters, because she was the daughter of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and so she has a very good sort of rapport here. So she finds herself safe. The challenge for India would be that by giving a refuge, does that antagonize the current interim government or current power structures in Dhaka?
Right.
Whether the current government were anti-Hasina, whether they would take this up as an issue. For example, if there is a case against her or inquiry against her for the way 300 people were killed, would they want India to cooperate and hand her over to Bangladeshi authorities?
Right.
So these are kind of challenges that we might see if India might face if she lives here, stays here. The another option is her living in London or somewhere in the West. Or in the US, her her son is also based out of the West, from UK and US and also Bangladesh. And her daughter, who is WHO's director, she also travels between India, Bangladesh and Geneva. So the family has spread over ties, friends all over the world.
Right.
So in the West. So that could be another option, that she could finally be based there as well. So we'll have to see what she chooses to do.